Hello, good morning. My name is Ryo Onishi, and this is Understanding the SDGs in English, an interpreter's take two. Today, this is the 8th video. This is about sustainability education through foreign language learning, or SETFL for short. So this is about my own research theme. So this is nowhere in the textbook. This is not really available anywhere else but here. So let's talk about this SETFL. So what is SETFL? This is my original term for my research at the PhD level. SETFL stands for Sustainability Education through Foreign Language Learning. So it is my research theme for PhD dissertation. I thought about this SETFL theme based on my past experience. So why do I want to research on SETFL? There are some reasons. Reason number one, I have a concern about SDGs progress. So although there are progresses in SDGs, but not all the SDGs are completely achieved. So we have some homework to do. And of course, to achieve SDGs, we have Education for Sustainable Development, or ESD for short, which is ongoing for about 2 decades now. But the world needs more sustainability educators or teachers because SDGs are not achieved yet. So we need more teachers. We need more educators who can teach sustainability. But the second reason, when we look at language education or English education, especially, the traditionally language education or English education was really about language. But when we think about generative AI and machine translation that can translate and give you the English translation for you without you learning about the grammars, I think this new trend will change the way we think about foreign language education. So what should English education do? What should it do? When we think about this question, I think traditional, like old English education may come to an end in the future. Come to an end means may end in the future. So if we say traditional English education is English education 1.0, then we need English education 2.0. We need 2.0, I think, because generative AI and machine translation are so advanced that we have to think about the reason why we have to learn a foreign language. So we are living in a different time than before. And my answer for now is to use CLIL. So what is CLIL? CLIL is Content Language Integrated Learning. So in CLIL is a teaching method. This is a teaching method, technology of teaching. So in CLIL, we learn not only the language, for example, English, but also the content, such as SDGs. So in my class at the university, I teach sustainability and SDGs in English. So we use English, and we also teach sustainability at the same time, right? Because when the foreign language education is undergoing a hollowing out means there is nothing inside the box. So let's say this is the box of English education, but as I said before, English education is changing. Why? Because of AI and machine translation. So this box has almost no content inside. We have to think what to put in this box of English education, right? So what should we throw into the empty box? This is now empty. Okay, so my answer is to put SDGs into the box. And how should we do it? How? It's about method. My answer is to use CLIL. CLIL means we teach not only language, English, but also SDGs or content, right? So we do these two things at the same time. This is my proposal for this research. So this is about set4, but to make set4 successful, it is necessary for learners and educators like me to internalize sustainability issues, to internalize SDGs. So here is a new keyword, internalize, right? Internalize means thinking about sustainability issues as their own problem or your own problem, not somebody else's problem. So if SDGs or sustainability issues are someone else's problem, then it's not internalized. But if you think that SDGs is your problem, then it's inside of you. It's internalized. From outside, it's internalized, right? So internalizing is very, very important to make set4 successful. That's my assumption. Okay, so this is the last slide. This is the key element of my set4 model. It's called internalization learning hypothesis, or ILH for short. So this is my hypothesis, my thinking. So what happens when a learner learns something new? Of course, they have a contact, they make contact with the new learning content. Students contact SDGs, right? And they understand SDGs. They try to express SDGs, and their expression will be accepted or rejected. And through this process, these learners can transform themselves, change themselves really drastically, or they can internalize the sustainability issues or SDGs into their own. They can think about it as their own problem, right? But how can we do this more effectively? I think internalization, thinking about SDGs as our own problem, needs some particular processes. So that's why I have described these processes here. So of course, first we need to contact the learning content. But then we need to understand not only SDGs, but we need to be thinking as other people think. So we need to understand other people first. And when we understand other people, we can then express other people's opinion from your side. For example, I talk about my friend's opinion, okay? So it's not you expressing yourself. It's about you expressing other people. And to express other people, of course, you need to understand other people. Understanding first, explaining second. And there is a judgment here, whether your expression of other people is correct or not correct. If it's correct or appropriate, then you will be accepted. And if the expression of other people is not correct, you will be rejected, right? And based on this judgment here, you can transform yourself and you can internalize sustainability issues. You can internalize other people's opinion of sustainability into you, right? This is a success scenario. But if it does not if it does not succeed, then you go back to just maintaining your learning or non-oblivion. This means, maybe I'm misspelling, I'm sorry. Non-oblivion means not forgetting, okay? So I learn, I understand other people, but I cannot express well. So you go down here. You just maintain the learning, but you do not forget. Or you may even go to regress. Regress means go back. So you may think that SDGs is too far away from me. It's somebody else's problem. I don't care about SDGs. So that's externalized. It's not my problem. It's outside problem. This is the worst case scenario, maybe. This is a bad scenario. Or in the worst case, they may abandon learning. They may stop learning. Oh, no SDGs. Sorry. Please don't talk about SDGs anymore. They hate SDGs, okay? Or they hate anything, okay? So this is my hypothesis for internalization. First, they contact any learning object. That's somebody else, something else. Then you have to understand this learning content. You have to express it. You have to be accepted or rejected. And then through this process, if it goes successfully, you can transform yourself or you can internalize yourself. But if it does not go well, you will maintain your learning, but not improve. You will even regress, go back, or you will even externalize. And then in the worst case, you will abandon learning. Okay, this is my hypothesis. I just don't know if this is correct or not. So that's why I'm going to put this hypothesis into practice to see if this hypothesis can work or cannot work. Okay, so I hope I made it clear about SETFL, sustainability education through foreign language learning. And I would like to have a very good active discussion about my SETFL research theme. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much.